Did you know that insect abundance has declined by an average of 76% in the last 40 years in Germany, and that the same may be happening in the rest of the developed world? I am Buenaventura Rodriguez, a graduate in cellular and molecular biology, and in this video, I will show you how an insecticide based on vegetable oils can help save insect populations. Insects are the most diverse group of animals on Earth, and they play a vital role in our ecosystems. They pollinate plants, control pests, recycle nutrients, and are a food source for many animals, including birds, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals. But in recent years, there's been a sharp decline in insect populations around the world. There are several causes for this abrupt reduction of insects. Habitat destruction, deforestation, intensive agriculture, climate change, introduction of invasive insect species. The one on which there seems to be most consensus is that one of the main ones is the use of pesticides, specifically neonicotinides. And neonicotinoids have effects beyond the fields where they are used. Neonicotinoids can be transported through water and air, which can further extend their environmental persistence. For example, a study found that neonicotinoids can be detected in groundwater up to 10 years after they have been applied to crops. The long-term persistence of neonicotinoids in the environment is a concern because it means that they can continue to pose a risk to organisms even after they have been applied. For example, neonicotinoids have been found to bioaccumulate in the bodies of insects, birds, and fish. This means that these organisms can build up high levels of neonicotinoids in their bodies over time, which can lead to health problems to humans and other animals. If we want to avoid the risks associated with pesticides, we have to find alternatives that degrade in a short time and do not affect insects outside the fields. And this is where vegetable oils can be an alternative to pesticides. How does vegetable oil act as an insecticide? The main mode of action is by asphyxiation of the insect. Insects do not have lungs, but like us, they need to take in oxygen and release CO2. They do this gas exchange through holes on the sides of their bodies called spiracles. From these holes, the air is distributed to the whole body through the tracheal system. With oil, we would try to create an oily film that either clogs the spiracles or seeps into the tracheal system to prevent breathing. Another mode of action is by suffocation of insect eggs. Eggs need gas exchange. When the eggs are covered with oil, the larvae are suffocated and prevented from hatching. In addition, oil coating also affects egg laying. Female insects would not deposit eggs on an oily surface. Oil can also act as a repellent. This could be due insects may not be adapted to treading on an oily surface. What can be the disadvantages of using vegetable oils as insecticides? First, it is difficult to make an aqueous solution with oil. To mix it with water, we need an emulsifying agent. Another disadvantage is that we need to saturate the insect with liquid to plug most of the spiracles. This means that we must wet the whole plant. What can be the advantages of using vegetable oils as pesticides? It have a minimal impact on the environment near the crop fields. It act by contact with the insect and do not spread throughout the plant. It degrade by bacteria and fungi in days or weeks and leave no toxic residues. It's not a systemic pesticide. Is not transmitted to the flower's nectar or infiltrates the plant tissues. It have no effect on beneficial insects such as bees unless they are sprayed directly on them. Their mode of action is physical, so insects are unlikely to develop resistance, as is the case with chemical pesticides. It is considerably cheaper than chemical pesticides. In fact, it can be almost free. If we take advantage of used cooking oil, we can more vegetable oil as an insecticide than we would need. An estimated 100,000 tons of recoverable waste oils are produced each year in the United Kingdom alone. That's dozens of times the amount that would be needed to use it as a pesticide in this country. The disappearance of insects is a serious problem that we need to address. By taking steps to replace toxic pesticides, we can help to protect these important creatures. In the description, you have links to scientific publications that demonstrate the insecticidal action of vegetable oils. In addition, you have a link that shows you how to make an insecticide from used oil from your home and how to apply it in your garden or orchard. We need more research on the potential use of vegetable oil as an insecticide. Thank you for watching. Please share it with your friends and family so that we can all work together to protect insects.